Hello, Tiger fans. Mark Fitzpatrick from Tiger Club Kansas City. It's Tuesday, April 2nd. It's our final luncheon of this semester and of this year until the fall. And our guest, always a good friend of the club, Frank Boal, the godfather of Kansas City sports. Thanks for coming out.
Just means I'm old there, pal. It just means I'm old.
Frank, we just finished a really memorable regional weekend, I think, with 4 just super games, including one here in Kansas City. You made an excellent point, I thought, today to the group that the teams that seemed to survive were not with the hotshot freshmen. It was the more experienced guys who stuck around for a few years.
Yeah, really, and I think that bodes well for Conzo Martin. I mean, I know you've had 2 terrific injuries the last 2 years with Michael and Jonte getting hurt, and then you have to sort of fend for yourself after that. But if you keep bringing kids in, high-caliber kids or whatever, you supplement it for the bench and the 6th and 7th player, and you have a tendency to keep those players for at least 2, 3, 4 years. Then all they do, they learn to play together, and when your upper class like that is together, they play like they do here at the Sprint Center and into the Final Four. None of those teams have one-and-done players, basically, for all practical purposes. And you got University of Virginia, who was upset last year. They go through. They don't have one-and-done players. So I think it bodes well for Missouri. Conzo Martin, he's got to be able to coach his players up, get those players going, hey, we lost a guy, but it's not the end of our NCAA run, or the fact that we can make the SEC tournament and do some damage there, and then have an NCAA run too. This isn't the end of our world if we lose one player, because we have other players that are coming along that can fill the void.
Who do you like this weekend?
I would really like to see Virginia win it. I think they're the best team left. I think they're playing with a chip on their shoulder, which really helps because they got knocked out by UMBC last year and were devastated by the fact they were the first 1 seed, never get beaten by a 16. So I really like the University of Virginia.
Let's turn to the Chiefs. They're very active off-season. What are your thoughts on their moves, and where do they focus on with the draft?
Well, I think their moves basically have been all defensive, especially with the big-time guys. And I think that's the way they've got to go. Last year they finished number 30 out of 32 teams on defense. Steve Spagnuolo now is the new defense coordinator. It's going to change the look a little bit. And we'll have to see how that happens. But if they can move to somewhere between 10 and 15, I know that's a big jump to take. If they can move up there, they're going to be in great shape because offensively, Patrick Mahomes is just going to keep it going. That kid has been an absolute phenomenon.
You are supposed to be retired.
Yes.
But I understand you've got a new show coming in a couple weeks with Tim Grunhard, so let's hear about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. We'll be on Sports Radio 810 every Wednesday, 52 weeks a year, from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. With just one of those hours. It's going to be 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 on Tuesday night. Tim and I will do a football show, be a Chiefs show for all practical purposes, but it'll be an NFL-based show. We just think the NFL is so big now. The Chiefs are so big now in this market that it warrants an extra hour of totally just Chiefs coverage.
And you'll still be a regular contributor on 810.
Yes, I'll be on with Kevin Keatsman on Tuesdays. As a matter of fact, today I go from 3 to 4, and then on Wednesdays from noon to 1 with Soren Petro. So I'm still pretty active.
He's a sportscasting legend. Thank you for coming out.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're always
good luck, Tiger fans.
All right, I think we're in a good spot with Conzo and Barry.
I think you are.
I think we are. Hey, folks, this is our last luncheon of the year. Next big event, May 13th, our annual golf tournament. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. Please come out. He's our sponsor. Come to the dinner, play golf. For more information, check us out on kctigerclub.com. Also look for information on the Coaches Caravan, which will be at Chicken and Pickle on May 23rd. Take care. We'll see you next fall at the flea market.